So welcome to the second part of this tutorial where I'm breaking down the concept of drawing people in interior. In part 1 we did this linear sketch. I broke down the concept of 8 heads technique, and in this part we will be coloring. So I've already prepared a set of markers for this drawing. As you know, architectural drawings are normally very color limited. So as you can see, I was preparing for this live stream, so I did my preliminary sketch, preliminary drawing, and here I'd love to color this sketch. So I really love to start with the lightest color in the scene, and here I'm using its white, like a chisel nib, as you can see, and I will put it probably to the tables, to the tabletops, maybe to these windows. I will show that it's a window pattern, so something like that. In order to show windows in interior sketch, it's really very simple. You just draw a couple of diagonal lines. Maybe let's put this color on top of this bar, and it's okay if you put colors over like figures. That's totally fine in interior design drawing. So next will be beige color. This is potato brown color. For architecture drawings, for interior design drawings, it's really very handy to use chisel nib of the marker. So something like that. Maybe let's add a little bit more precision here. Also, I think it's a good idea to add this color just a little bit to the tabletops, maybe to these columns as well. So the farther things from us, the lighter they appear and less details we can see here. Maybe to this element as well, and here. All right, so finally I will add a little bit of green and dark brown color. So here I'm using brush nib, and I will be coloring people at the very end. So here, let's say we have a little bit of greens, maybe we have a green wall at the background. Let me know if you love green walls in the comments, you guys. So green walls, I'm a really big fan of green walls. So like that. And yes, at the end I think I will add this beautiful color to add some final details, maybe on top, something like that. All right, and our interior is done actually. So how will we add colors to the figures? So one of the best ways to choose colors for the clothing of your figures is to recombine colors already in use elsewhere in the drawing. So we have all these 4 colors, and we will use them for the figures. And now we will be adding all these colors we've used to the objects in the scene. So probably to the figures on the background I will add the lightest color in the scene, this lovely pale lavender. It's such a beautiful name, like pale lavender from touch markers. Okay, so pale lavender, I'm adding it to maybe this lady's outfit as well. Probably Now I'll be switching to the next color. And this one, so here you can either use a chisel nib or a brush one. So since we're working with kind of organic form, right, people, we can use like really nice soft lines, because chisel nib, they will give you more bold and like so much more precise. They will give you so much more precision. Okay, so I will add this color to the somewhere here to the hair color. And let me see. So you're kind of spreading this color throughout the drawing. Next, I will use this beautiful dark brown color. I actually want to add it to his hair, probably to his outfit as well, like that. Then we can add it to maybe this lady's skirt. Let's see, probably to the legs of this lady. And yes, we can add it even to guy behind the bar, to this guy's suit. And it's not necessary to fill with color like every single detail. Remember that we really want to work very, very quickly, and we want to avoid adding too much details to our people, because the main focus should be on interior design here and not on people. Let me show you another trick that I love to use, is actually using trace paper. So by using trace paper, what you can do, for example, let's draw this guy one more time. So I'll be using a simple pencil. It's always better to fix this tracing paper, but for the purposes of this tutorial, to make it like not very long, I will do it like that. So first you might want to outline this guy, and let's finish his body here. So he'll have some length for his legs as well, and we can add his shoes here. All right, so here what you can do, if you want to add a little bit more details to the figures on the foreground, like here, so what you might want to do, so first you can really do a hair outline. So you can do his hair and a little bit more precision. Then regarding his face, please avoid detailed faces, just adding a couple of lines, like for example eyebrows, and some shading probably will usually be enough. By the way, shading, it's a really great thing to do, because you can indicate like figure's form. You can shade one side to reveal figure's form. So for example, now I'll be shading his left side. We can shade it, so it will give us so much more volume. Plus, regarding his trousers, you can draw creases in trousers. So it's like more classic look. You can draw creases in trousers, and it will help define sunlit and shaded surfaces as well for him. So I will shade this left side here as well. Okay, and when you're drawing shoes, please show this space between heel and sole, this little space. It might look very simple, but it's really, really important. Okay, and maybe you want to ground this figure, you can show kind of a shadow, and it will anchor your figure to the ground. So this is what you can do. Probably here you can add a little bit of pattern, but not too much. Maybe he's wearing a tie, so a little bit of pattern. Avoid too much pattern, please. You can indicate coat, jacket, you can indicate color line, like that. So I hope that clarifies a little bit how to draw figures. I hope this tutorial was helpful for you guys. By the way, check out on my YouTube video review of all my drawings from this sketchbook. You will find here some of my interior and fashion drawings, so it will be available on my YouTube, Olga Art 888.